Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. Today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of I Know What You Did Last Summer. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, I Know What You Did Last Summer is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Sony. It can be found as a slipcover edition, available at your local and online retailers. Now, when it comes to the film itself, I remember seeing this initially during its theatrical run in the late 90s. Of course, this was a byproduct of the whole thing started with the resurgence of horror, beginning with Scream, arguably. And of course, there are many, studios and films that copy that whole thing. So the latest, I Know What You Did Last Summer, I thought did a good job. I did own a DVD copy of the movie, but to be fair, I haven't seen it in about 15 or so years, maybe a little bit longer. So revisiting it now in 4K, as a more mature and older guy, yeah, you could definitely pick up on a few of the flaws of the film. I mean, there's a lot of circumstances that had to happen a certain way. A character had to be here for another character to interact. And there's also very large gaps of just time and space. It's still fun. I really enjoy the antagonist and the story. I thought that was really good. And of course, it carries on into the additional sequels, which I think I've only seen the first sequel once, I don't know, I may revisit that one also. Hopefully they'll put it on 4K, but I like the cast for the most part. I think they're really solid. It does have some good atmosphere, and I think it does a good job, but yeah, there's definitely things that are just a little bit over the gaps of logic that I mentioned earlier that you just have to deal with. But it's still fun, it's enjoyable, and I'm glad it's on 4K. Alright, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the 4K slipcover edition of I Know What You Did Last Summer, 25th anniversary. My God, do I feel old. But yeah, I like the artwork. And then we have the back. And then the spine. And interior. Sony's been doing this lately with the interior, just giving you more original artwork, which I know we always appreciate. So, and then some artwork on the discs. Yeah, I think really solid from Sony. Very nice. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. I Know What You Did Last Summer on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 239:1 aspect ratio with native 4K resolution and is graded with both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Reportedly, the film was given a 4K remaster based off the original camera negative, and the results show off very well on 4K. The source used appears to be free from any kind of blemishes or imperfections. There is a modest layer of film grain which retains its cinematic feel. Thankfully, it does not appear that any DNR was applied to this release. The movie has never been especially colorful, but the palette is presented well. With that in mind, the Dolby Vision bump just simply adds fullness to the overall color scheme. Skin tones look natural, and clothing gets an appreciable bump visually. Various lighting, both atmospheric and not, such as the fireworks at the beginning of the film, look great and add a little richness to the picture. Whites look stable, either in clothing, set pieces, or architecture, and don't appear blown out. Black levels are especially beneficial throughout the film. Dark corners, nighttime scenes convey a moody deepness further enhanced with the Dolby Vision grading. Shadow detail looks excellent with not even the slightest hint of black crush. Sony's encoding is normally very spot on, and it's no different here. The 4K resolution provides excellent sharpness to the picture, spotting those extra bit of details with this upgrade. Close-ups yield great results in the added bit of textures, facial features, clothing, set pieces, and the occasional bloody shot all benefit. I Know What You Did Last Summer on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a new Dolby Atmos audio mix. The new Atmos track is definitely a welcome addition, even if it is not fundamentally a game changer for the film. I really appreciate studios like Sony that give us updated audio mixes when some lesser studios out there, I'm not naming names, would just simply slap on the 5.1 and call it a day. What the new audio does well is that it opens up the soundstage all around you. There are some great atmospheric audio cues that take advantage of the additional height channels, allowing the listener to enjoy the film's more immersive elements. Surround activity is equally enjoyable and adds some very solid ambience to the mix. The fronts in the center are clean in their delivery with no problems to report. The LFE has some heft to it without being overly aggressive. I feel the energy from the low end is just right for the film itself. For the picture quality, I'm going to give I Know What You Did Last Summer on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A-. The movie has an excellent visual presentation here on 4K. This late 90s slasher has a neutral color palette, and the enhancements offered by Dolby Vision are subtle but welcome. Fans of the film will be very pleased. For the audio mix, I'm going to score this one an A- as well. The audio experience is very enjoyable with the new Dolby Atmos. Creepy moments fill the room with dread, allowing the listener to be fully immersed in the atmosphere of the film. This new audio track is a very pleasing addition. So that is my review of I Know What You Did Last Summer on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really does help out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like and subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Anna with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.